Oh, mic muted? Mic isn't muted. Oh my goodness. Of all things that happened to me, my freaking game crashed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, turns out that my game crashed. So, yeah. I was in the middle of talking about racing cliches. God dang it. I knew that. Something tells me in the back of my mind that, like, my game is gonna crash, isn't it? Guys making muscle, thank you very much. Uh, my god. Yep, it turns out that, I didn't do anything wrong. The game just literally just crashed on itself. Oh my god. It was doing so well. How can it go wrong? Go so very wrong. So many fat. It's so fast. Ay, ay. Anyway, um, yeah, I'm just gonna grab my Yenko. Guess what? Because the game crashed. I didn't click on the X. I literally just, you just exit. I see. I didn't even click on the red X. Like all I did was literally, all I did was click X, and all of a sudden, boom. Is that muscle? Oh, I think he's talking about the vibrant. Um, no, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So is is my goodness, either that or it's simply tied to just you're just exiting a track. What the heck? So basically, we can't even exit the track. Oh my goodness. All right. My goodness. Okay. What up? What in the world? This is what happens when you get someone high. Then you give a car to someone who is high that likes designing stuff. Things like this happens. Oh my god. Now what was I saying? Oh yeah. Actually, yeah. Let me just. I'm going. Well, I'm not gonna continue the racing cliche because, well, honestly, it takes a while to actually sing about some of those basically. Hmm. Yeah, you know what? I might do do the racing cliche in 5 minutes because, well, actually, yeah, I spent. Has been past 5 minutes. So yeah. Time we talk about the racing cliche. And today's racing cliches is SUVs. So for those who do not know if if this is actually possible, yes, a racing game can actually have some SUVs and trucks at the same time. And these are known as those. And no, most likely the notorious thing about SUVs and trucks is that they're. Actually, when the cat was really a stock liver car. What? How? How in the world did that happen? Oh my god. Okay. I now question someone's. I now have many questions. Like, what the heck? Hmm. I am now afraid to actually exit because I can't even. Uh. Okay. Press circle. Okay. Let's hope this doesn't crash my game. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Oh my goodness. Okay. um. Well, yeah, there are some really good examples on SUVs being used in racing games, like the Midnight Club series, Need for Speed, and heck, even Forza has adapted to the most likely change of, well, cars and trucks have the same exact amount of things. The only difference is that they're not only that they're heavier, but they actually get a run for their money because, well, a supercar got beaten by an SUV. And in fact, the Crew 2 actually has adapt to the changes of what makes a fast car. So um, so yeah, there are some really good examples. For example, um, there are some very good examples like the okay, for example, the Crew 2, my Crew 2, one of my maxed out cars is a Cadillac Escalade, and I'm talking about the 2012 one, not the 2005. You know, the one with the one that has the same chassis as the Tahoe or the Yukon. But um, well, yeah, of all things that makes no sense whatsoever is the fact that literally out of all the cars in the game, the trucks are very underused because because they feel like what's the point of having a truck if you're not gonna use it? Well, uh, yeah. I mean, then again, I wish I actually streamed the beta because those are some funny moments where literally, okay, I have a story to tell you guys, but no, here's the funny thing. It usually happens by choice. All right, I remember when the Crew 2 had a beta. All right, it was me and three other friends, and I was in and in the beta I bought the Cadillac Escalade because I'm like, oh cool, a Cadillac. Actually, I haven't driven one of these before, and that mess was so fast. I was like, Jesus Christ, what did I actually buy? And here's the funny part. He's like, oh my god, he's literally. One of my friends like, oh my god, he's literally the Asian American dad. And I'm like, oh no. Oh my god. It's like, wait a minute, it depends. Like, is he Japanese American, Chinese American? Which one is it? It's like, it's probably Japanese American. It's like, that's what I figured. Oh my god. And I had this catchphrase for some reason that it sounds funny, but it sounds weird at the same time. It's like, and like, wait, like what? Like, wait, what's that? Like, is that a cat behind me? I need to get my keys. Like, my God. It's like that one moment where a dad forgot to get his kids. It's like, crap, I need to get my kids. I need to borrow the Escalade. Well, yeah, no, nonetheless, it was probably the funniest thing that ever happened in any racing game at all. In fact, if I remember correctly, um, like the cheapest car in that beta was a Ford F-150 Raptor with literally just $10. But yeah, it was actually it was pretty fun. Um, my question is, how did a stock livery car get first? I'm like, you must have some bad taste if that's the case. Like, what in the world? Um, anyway, what most people, what most people didn't realize is that the first time we ever see an SUV in any racing game at all was Need for Speed Underground 2 with their SUV races. Keep in mind there were only three of them, so it, I don't have a car like that. My goodness. I don't even have cars like that. What in the world? Hey, just pick up real got it. Third row, fourth row in your garage. Oh my goodness, really? Okay. First, second, third. That's one, two, three, four. Oh, son of a gun! Oh my god. It's like, wait a minute. It's like one, two, three, four. Ah. So we never. Here's the thing. We never know what car they're gonna get. Anyways, so SUV races were actually beneficial because you never know what. Because the basic knowledge is what SUV is. What SUV is it? SUV is faster. Actually, but um. Yeah, more or less, it was probably one of the funniest things, one of the coolest things you can actually do to an SUV because of the culture behind modifying your own SUVs with speakers, spinners, or big wheels, and yeah, that's basically about it. What most people didn't know is that this sparked the interests of modifiable SUVs. Now you can actually raise them in real life. So yeah. And not to mention, a couple of games took it a bit further. Like, for example, the first Forza game had trucks that you can actually modify, and you can actually off-road with them as well. Um, Gran Turismo 4 had trucks in ACV, well, almost had trucks in ACVs. Um, but yeah. Then again, depending on what kind of vehicle it is kind of like what the heck? I don't think Plug can see anybody. Why do I? Because he's so freaking close. Like, what in the world? Anyways, you don't just hit someone's spot. You just don't hit someone's spot out. Like what the heck? Anyway, um, yeah, the SUV craze is well, kind of interesting, but at the same time, what most people didn't know is the fact that literally, of all let's stream, alright, of all the vehicles that most people did not know that's going to be a thing in racing games was the trucks and SUVs they added. It's until none of the racing games that most of us played have any sort of truck or SUV that actually are usable in game. Well, that all changed when Forza Horizon 1 came out, and well, trucks they have are the Baja trucks and the Shelby Raptor. Um, but yeah, and then Forza Horizon 2, I don't think they have any trucks. Oh, wait, no, never mind. They actually do. That the Cyclone. I completely forgot about that. but now then again, let me just okay, let me get off topic for a little bit, and let me tell you what we can actually do wrong in a drag racing. First off, you can actually get the entire thing wrong simply simply you can go in a straight line. Well, you can go in a straight line, but you can also cut the line. So literally, it's no longer a drag race. It's just about who can actually reach the finish line first. Hmm. Alright. Now what was I saying? Oh yeah. Um, there are so many ways you can actually do wrong in a drag race. For example, um, you can indeed mess up by telling them that they can actually uh, cut the cut the line so that way you can actually go across. Um, but at the same time, you can actually mess up by not by the three things that makes it a drag race: doing burnouts, uh, doing burnouts, a tree or sewing the flag, or the absolutely thing called a false start. Um, Now the thing is, none of us are perfect when it comes to doing a drag race, and all of us can see that. But then again, that depends on the person that actually wants to do drag races in the first place. Now there are now the only game that I know that did this so well that it literally did so well that unfortunately it didn't came back the next game, and that is Test Drive 2002. With Test Drive 2002, it can actually do drag races, and even though yes there is a line, but unfortunately there's no doing burnouts. It's simply a drag race. You don't cross the line. That's what it is. And and the best part is the fact that you can literally, in fact, there's not only 3 waves, but when it comes to drag racing, it's kind of like a tournament style in a way. And most likely, once you win, you move up to the next round, and then yeah, next round, and then quarterfinal, semifinal, and then the final. And it's like, okay, yeah, we're good to go. Um, but in terms of like the very authentic drag racing, that has to go to Need Speed Shift 2. Now, Need Speed Shift 2 Unleashed came out around 2011, along with Need Speed to Run, which was made by two different companies. Need Speed Undercover, not Undercover. Need Speed to Run was made by Black Box, but Need Speed Shift 2 was made by Slightly Mad Studio, aka the people that are making the Project Cars games now. But uh yeah, they have a drag racing pack, and my goodness, I had not seen so many drag cars in a pack before. Um, well, and yeah, that's about it for the drag racing. Now, SUVs and trucks, on the other hand, you can actually get those wrong right off the bat. For example, not all trucks and SUVs are ridiculously slow. Trust me, I drove a Cadillac Escalade in the Crew 2 and was able to keep up with a Shelby GT500. That is literally the same level as as the vehicle that is literally um slightly higher, not slightly higher status, but more or less it can be a bit of a pain to actually make fast. So yeah, in recent games, um, Forza Horizon, Need for Speed, and oh, sorry, my bad. Um, Yes, in fact, the the only game I know has so many SUVs that you might as well count them as a category is literally Midnight Club 3. Now, Midnight Club 3 has almost almost has almost has SUVs in every single car class. Now, not car, that's car grade. My mistake. Like example, there's the H1 in Class D. There is the majority of the GM trucks in Group C, and Group B has your high performance type trucks. So things like the GT750, the Ram SRT10, or the Chevrolet SSR, or Chevrolet Silverado SS are usually the ones that most people go for. Cost a million more credits. Oh dear lord. Okay. Do I have a car like that? Oh no, oh no, son of a gun. Do I even have anything like that? Wait, actually, wait, I do. Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on. Haven't used this car in a while, so I need to find it. This is a car that cost $1 million. Um, I don't think I don't think the German car. I don't have a $1 million German car. I do have $1 million French car, but dear lord. But yeah, the But even though, yes, Need for Speed finally gave us some trucks and SUVs to work with, unfortunately, we don't get any American SUVs. We got the typical European type maps that we usually find in any other racing games. So things such as the G-Wagon, BMW X6, um, Range Rover SVR, and the only trucks we got were the Chevrolet C10, the Chevrolet C10. You can make the four-door Roadster to a Ford truck, believe it or not. Chevrolet C10 and the Colorado, which that makes in terms of how many trucks there are, four right there, four-door Roadster, Colorado. Yeah, there's three trucks. Oh wait, no, four actually. My mistake. The reason I say three is because I usually don't count the Ford Roadster as one of them, but you can actually turn a car to a truck, believe it or not. But in terms of SUVs, there are only three. So, so yeah, literally there's like seven of those type of vehicles that you can actually find in both. Well, except for one of them. One of them actually had one of them was taken out during the development of the game. So literally, there's seven in Payback, and then there's six in Need for Speed Heat. So, uh, yeah. Hmm. Well, yeah. When it comes to having the SUVs in any racing game at all, it actually is important to uh actually have them the way they are, because things like, oh my goodness, how come this truck is so fast? And it's like, hey, at least it's better than Need for Speed with the RSR. Actually, speaking of which, I am actually curious on what the OP car is gonna be for the next couple of years or two, because I'm pretty sure I don't think they're gonna add the RSR, but I think they're gonna add a Carrera S or something like a 911 Turbo. I don't know, but you can, but yeah, there's one thing that you can do for now, and it's the fact that we can actually wait for the next racing games to come by and swept buzz from our feet, because why in the world not? Anyways, Chris Greenfire gets third. Uh, sounds sounds good. 12 gets second. Okay, I'm seeing a pattern here. If I see a, I was about to say, and Locomotion is first. All right, good to go. All right. Um, so Locomotion has to pick the next category. Um, oh my goodness. Uh, all right. So the next category is uh no time trying to figure out what kind of cars I'm to judge, because I'm like, wait a minute. You should have been done that by now. Like, what in the world? 15 minutes later. It's like, man, everybody's gonna leave. What in the world? Can we do cards at host? Uh, Unfortunately, I'm not host anymore due to the fact that my game sticking crashed out of nowhere. Oh my god. Wait, actually, don't remember. I didn't even press the start button. I literally just like, I was like, that was alright. I didn't even press exit. I literally just, um, all I did was X, and all of a sudden, boom, my game crashed. Like, what the heck? Oh my god. Hey, can we do cards? No, can we do cards? Host. Let me give me a moment. The actual host has streaming. What you sing? Can we do JDM? Wait, didn't we do JDM? Wait, hold on. Yeah, you can. It has been. Wait, I don't know how to do that. Oh my. Let's do whoever chooses a cat first judge. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Cat trucks. Well, you didn't give me my chance. Alright. Like, okay, cat trucks. It's like, bruh, what? This is. I'll sit out. Oh my goodness. Yeah, uh, I was willing to suggest, like, you don't have a truck, then just sit out for now until the next category. So, that means I'm gonna grab the West Coast Custom Special. Oh my goodness. And what do I see? I see a bunch of raptors. Jesus Christ. You guys forget there's a Toyota in this game? Like, for crying out loud. I mean, I know, like, say something like variety and mess, but this is ridiculous. Yeah, I know. I'm grabbing the Toyota. This is like, what the heck? Like, guys, come on. We have we legit have a Japanese truck. Like, God's sake. All right. Oh snap. Okay. Uh, 30 minutes have passed. This is my last racing cliche before we'll do anything else, and that is um. And today we got me talking. Well, today we'll be talking about the supercars that are in racing games. So, literally, you wondering what the heck's a supercar? Well, essentially, there are three types of supercars. For oops, wrong room. How? How in the world did you join the wrong room? Uh, anyway, here's so the first variant of the supercar is the entry level supercar. These are the cars that are literally, well, they're supercars, but they are they're very cheap. As in, we're talking, um, we're talking like 70 to heck even 150 grand at most. The next type of supercar is the the high demand supercar. High demand supercars are usually the cars that are over 200, let's see, 210, 220 to literally 400 grand, uh, depending on what type of vehicles there are. Well, what type of brand it is. And certainly, the last type of supercar are legit hypercars. Now, you're wondering, okay, how does hypercar and supercars um, are in the same category? Well, essentially, they're kind of like supercars. The only difference is that hypercars are usually the ones that actually has the most power, and those, not to mention at the same time, uh, wait, what do you say? Wait, hold on. Has else, anyone else game crashed after the update? For me, it crashed twice. This is like, I don't have to say it anyways. What's that called? Yeah. So in terms of so most likely the example of the entry supercars is kind of like the IDR8, Nissan, excuse me, Nissan GTR, Ferrari 458, Lamborghini Gallardo, so on and so forth. There's the example of high demand supercars are like, for example, the Lamborghini Murcielago, Lamborghini Aventador, um, Ferrari F430, Ferrari 360, um, yeah, the Ferrari 360 Moderna, the oh my goodness, Porsche Carrera GT, etc. And then last but not least, you got the hypercars. So Forza Horizon 4. I don't have Xbox, dude. I'm sorry. This is like, what in the world, man? Yeah. Anyways, I do have a PC, but I don't have the game. So, oh my goodness. Anyway, this is um. Anyways, the vehicles. Anyways, the supercars are possibly the most expensive cars you ever find in any racing game. Period. Like, there's no denying it. There's no denying. There's literally, obviously, see, uh, depending on how much the supercar costs, it can either be the slowest thing or the Jesus, or the fastest thing you ever find in any racing game um, than everything and everywhere else. But then again, um, mm, what? That's worse. Oh my goodness. Anyway, this is um yeah, when it comes to like having a supercar in a racing game, it can actually the only problem is the manufacturers. Like, although Lamborghini is something that screams American. Oh my goodness. Um, a car that screams American, eh? Well, I have something like that. If you could call it that. This is uh, yeah, you got these here Corvette. It's like, oh my god. First Horizon 4 is very with style. Really has trash gameplay. Animations, oh my goodness. American! Oh Jesus! Ow. America! Oh jeez. Oh my god. This is. Anyways. I almost got hit by a. I almost got hit by a Mustang for God's sake. Anyway. Um. When it comes to having. Let's see. Yeah, I was just talking about supercars. So, literally, a supercar is the type of car that is literally, it's legit having more than 300 to 400 horsepower right out of the dealership. For example, with Lamborghini Huracan is six Lamborghini Huracan is 600 with um I'm a crowd killer. Yeah, you don't crash into you crash into crowds, not cars. Like, for God's sake. Youth. Anyways, but yeah, what most people didn't realize is that the supercars can, well, handle can handle on their own, but it's just that depending on what type of boost they're going for, um, and not to mention, there are a bunch of twin turbo variants of the cars that people build. For example, we got your twin turbo Huracans, your twin turbo Gallardos, your supercharged R8s, your turbocharged R8s, and heck, even the twin turbo R8s are legit really fast. But at the same time, there are also other types of things you can actually deal with. So, said Cobra isn't muscle. Uh, it's more of It's more of a roadster, but with a V8. So, huh. Actually, if anything, it's more sports car than muscle car. But, yeah. Anyway, um, what's it called? What most people didn't know is the fact that literally, out all, no, I mean, out all the games that that have every single supercar in its belt, is well, it's not very surprising due to the fact that it is turn after all. It's the Forza games. Yep, Forza has. I'm not gonna say this. Forza has so many supercars that it can actually be its own category. But unfortunately, even though the Forza Horizon games actually beats everybody in terms of numbers, in terms of performance, that mess has to go to Test Drive Unlimited, without a doubt. And no, I'm not talking about Test Drive Unlimited 2, since that one doesn't have any that one doesn't have bleh, since that one doesn't have Lamborghini. Um, yeah, talking about the first game. So yeah, uh, and albeit, um, there's also Test Drive Solo Crown, which, for God's sake, please don't let it be please don't let it be delayed for next year, because we basically need something like that. I'm hoping it's not. Hoping the online community isn't as toxic. It's more British than American. No, the thing is, I am hoping that Test Drive Solar Crown isn't doesn't have a very toxic fan base as Test Drive, not toxic online fan base, a toxic online community like the last game. Jesus, man. Uh, yeah, I'm hoping Soul Crown doesn't get discontinued, even though, yeah, I wasn't the thing is, yeah, the funny thing is, I was a fan of the first game, but I don't like the second game. This is so it's kind of like the effect of the Cars movies. Like, I like the first movie, I don't like the second movie. So it's gonna be like Cars 3. Oh, hello, welcome to the live stream. Anyways, um, when it comes to oh my goodness, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, um. So it's gonna be like a Cars 3 thing where it's like, oh my god, I like the first one, but not like the second movie. But do I also like the third one, or am I gonna hate it more? Oh my goodness, categories UK. All right. Um. Yeah. Okay. United Kingdom. Uh. Hmm. Yeah. I had no variety. It sucks 'cause I actually wish I had variety and on all my cards. Unfortunately, I don't know how to play. I know how to write the entire spoiler carbon, but I guess that's what we'll do for now. Behold my GTR LM from Mana Club 3. Oh my goodness. Anyway, um, anyways, most likely, when it comes to the test drive games, like the moment that you see any sort of car brand in any racing game period, it's gonna have plenty of variants of cars that they might have. For example, I think wait no, actually, Need to Be Heat recently did this. They did what Gran Turismo did, and get that is to give variants of to cars to the um, get the variants. They have car variants to essentially is the oh my goodness, to the dealership, and it's kind of weird that he did this because And again, we might not know what type of vehicle that we might get, but um, yeah, it's actually kind of weird, believe it or not. Anyway, um, let's see anyone. Oh, great! I think he can. I don't think he sees anybody, but um, uh, yeah, um, there is basically what's that called? The thing is the problem with adding supercars in racing games is the fact that it can get very expensive, especially as you try to what's it called? Especially try to get yourself into the supercar to the like the supercar type mess that that everybody like here's the thing. Everybody wants a supercar in their racing game, but the problem with supercars is the fact that they're very strict on what you can do to the car. Uh, and this is okay. It's probably a very good example. Ferrari. Ferrari is how do I say it? Ferrari is okay. I'm not gonna lie. It's maybe an insult for every Ferrari fan, but Ferrari is more childish than Lamborghini. With Lamborghini, it's like, oh, okay, we can do whatever we want to the car. When it comes to Ferrari, on the other hand, it's like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't put those wheels on. It's like, what can we do? This is, it's like, okay, and the hypocrisy of Ferrari was like back in Need for Speed 2015, they gave us two Ferraris. All right, neither of them were customizable. Well, what the heck? Um. Okay. Yeah. No. That's just wrong, man. Do you, do you like hitting me so much? Like, bruh. That was completely unnecessary. Like, what the heck? I can't see anyone. Remember? Oh my goodness. Just join and join. Just leave and join back. That's all I had to do. Like, bruh. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay. He told us he can't see anybody. So literally, Maserati versus Jog versus BMW. So literally, it, so literally Italy versus UK versus BMW. Or AKA, engine problems, and engine problems. Like, my God. Anyway, um, so in terms of manufacturer, so Maserati, Jag, or BMW, which one's gonna Okay, which vehicle is gonna break down the most? Um, hmm. I haven't used a drag in a while, so there's that. This time I joined. I'm finally in. Oh my goodness. Okay. Uh, okay. So for the most part, we have a brother Jag, aka um, red and white with red stripes. We have um, okay, we're wondering which car is gonna broke down. I'm sorry, but these cars are known for breaking down a lot, especially on the highway. So yeah. um, but for you, future racing game developers, is you trying to add a supercar to the game? It's kind of like buying yourself the most expensive pair of sneakers to ever find in a shoe store near you. So yeah, about the E-Type, I used the J13 and the D-Type. Oh, okay, that's probably the only reason. But yeah, but yeah, for you future game developers, is he trying to add a supercar to the game? Take notes on what you what you need, or did I hit anybody by accident? You hit everybody. Like, we're not joking, but you hit everybody. Ay, ay. About half the lineup. Oh my goodness. Uh, yeah. Um, well, yeah. s- Snap ha Snap has the line out of existence. Oh my god. He's freaking Thanos. Oh my god. Um. Anyways, what time is it? Uh. Um. Actually, so you still see me? See me on two cars now. Are you? Wait. So still see me on two cars to your right. Okay, left, right. No, I don't see you. Unless you're so I ended up in a different lobby. Because when you can't see me. Oh my goodness. If, who said that? It's like, yeah, who did say that actually? Wait, no, I see you. I see you. Okay. Alright. Wait, who said that? Can I still see them? Oh, run with scissors. Two cars to my right. No, I don't see it, unfortunately. Uh, hard choice. Yeah, I'm legit the most boring out of everybody. I'm literally just a British green. I mean, you know. Oh, snap, for real? Uh, yeah, you're not on my screen. Okay. Uh, Jared Spearing, AMC like is third. Let's see. Newman got second. And who is getting first place? Why am I not? Okay, is it just me or do I notice that he's been getting first place lately? Can you see my video? Yeah, I see it. Actually, wait, hold on. So you went with scissors. Oh, using the extra and wait, then why can I see? Oh, wait, hold on. Uh, yeah, change vehicles because that's probably the only reason why. Oh, alright then. Um, I think I'm gonna do two more and then I'm gonna end the stream because obviously um obviously my game crashed. So yeah, there's that. So so most likely category's white. God dang it. I do have some white cars. I do, but at the same time I don't know what car to use. um oh wait, I have my N1. This game is being extra special today. Yeah, first my game crashed. Now we can't see half the lobby. Like, bruh. Wait, what do you mean you had no white cars? Hmm. All right. Okay. Um. I can't see anybody right now. Oh my god. So literally everybody cannot see everybody. Oh my goodness. Okay. Um. Well, I'm guessing it's a bust. Yeah, it's a bust. Oh, great. He's off the joints. Oh my god. Yeah, it's kind of a bust. I'm gonna end it here. Um, I guess GG. Where you guys? Yeah, we can't even see everybody. Yeah, yeah, it's acting weird. Um, game crashes every day I joined. Oh my goodness. Or every time you join. Okay. Uh, yeah. Uh, what in the world? I can't see it. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's done. Lol. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Yeah, yeah, lobby's busted. Like, no way, dude. Yeah, lobby. Yeah, my very own lobby got. Very own lobby is busted, apparently. For God's sake. Anyway, how I know? Because literally, there's only two M4 safety cars. Like, for God's sake. Anyway, um, I'm guessing it's gonna call it a day. Um, but I do have a moral. I have a moral of the story. So yeah, moral of the story. Um, if you had to delay something, then just delay it. Like there's nothing wrong with taking time to make sure the product is perfect. And not to mention, if you had to make sacrifices, then there was to just make your game better. Don't do it because trust me, um, it will never be correct. And not to mention, dumping out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's play again sometime. Okay, cool. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and also if you had to oh my goodness, and not to mention, is you're making a game that is run by the by game community, then you're basically just asking for too much because yeah, basically when it comes to having a racing game that is run by a racing game community, then that's gonna be a problem in and of itself. And the reason I say that is because literally no one doesn't want a half-finished game that can be done within a couple of days. It's quite simple. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy this live stream. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. See you next. You can follow me on Instagram at Goddrifter247sun Productions, one on Twitter at G27S, and last but not least, check out Discord is Goddrifter247sun Productions Garage Museum, and last but not least, make sure to make sure to make sure you check out my series known as Long and Fury. Um, I am now on the way to doing the first episode of Logan Fury side story. There's only gonna be three. One of them, I see, two of them has to do with the other characters and their journeys, and um, excuse me, and the other one is gonna be a new character that's gonna be introduced to the series. So, yeah, without any further ado, hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys enjoyed a. Guys have a dope Tuesday, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.